Hello everyone, it's Dio from Firm But Fair Gaming bringing you another World of Warcraft video. Today we're going to be covering what is coming our way this week in World of Warcraft. So this week, let's take a look at the Mythics and see what we won. So this week we get Fortified. So non-boss enemies have 20% more health and inflict up to 30% increased damage. So this is a trash week. Trash is going to be tougher. We also have Bursting. When slain, non-boss enemies explode, causing all players to suffer damage over 4 seconds. This affects stacks. So what this means is that as trash dies, you get a debuff on your character that is going to deal damage over time. So the trick here is that trash, and it's more of a healer problem than anything, trash either needs to die all at once, so the debuff is large and all at once, so the healer can pop a CD and manage it, or the trash needs to be killed staggered so that the debuff falls off, the healer is able to top you back up, and then you can kill more trash and more trashes. But this can be tricky because there are some pulls that are fairly large. I've found as a healer that when it is staggered, where it takes about 4 seconds to fall off. So if you have a 3 stack buff and then they go and there's like 1 second left and then they go and kill 3 more adds and jump at the 6, that is almost unmanageable when it gets to the 7th stack. So if they stagger it again and make it 7, then it's going to be a wipe. So the stack either needs to be up to 7 all at once where things all die at the same time, or you need to have it staggered where if you kill four trash mobs, you need it to fall off, give the healer time to top everybody up, and then kill it. So it is very important not to have it completely staggered. The worst case scenario is to have kill the first one, 3 seconds later kill another one, 3 seconds later kill another one. Like, the buff will not fall off, so you got to stagger it in order to get it to drop off. And as I said, I found 6 was manageable. At an extreme, it was really tough. If somebody has lower HP, they might still go down, especially if there's AoE damage in the pull. And 7 is pretty much almost a wipe. Almost a guaranteed wipe. At least I found that, especially when it's staggered. If it's all at once, it's manageable. But if you stagger it and have, like, if, for example, a 4 stack and it goes off 2-3 times and then you go and kill 3 more mobs and make it a 7, that is going to be a wipe for sure. Volcanic. While in combat, enemies periodically cause gouts of flame to erupt beneath the feet of distant players. So this is most likely just going to be a range mechanic, as melee will be, of course, up close and personal with the trash, with mobs, with the boss. So for range and casters where you just have to watch beneath your feet, there's going to be like an indicator that the flames are going to come out. So then you just need to move. So you just got to be aware of that while you're mid cast or while you're standing there DPSing. Just keep a lookout for it. Move when necessary. Don't take unnecessary damage. Your healer will thank you. And of course, we have Prideful. So players overflow with pride as they defeat non-boss enemies, eventually forming a manifestation of pride. Defeating this manifestation greatly empowers players. So this is standard. So as we know, in an M0 we don't face any of these. In an M2 and 3 we get fortified. In an M4 and 5 and 6 we get bursting. In an M7 all the way up to 9 we face volcanic, and then 10 plus we face prideful. So sorry, these you get them all. So 2 and 3 we get fortified, and then from a 4 to 6 we get both fortified and bursting, and then from a 7 to 9 we get fortified, bursting, and volcanic, and then up 10 plus we get all 4. And of course for prideful you want to do your best and pick your routes so that you hit 20% hopefully before a boss, so that you can kill prideful and take the buff into the boss. So those are the 4 different affixes we get this week. So it's a little bit, I guess, a combination of a little bit of a trash / healer week. So the bursting, I think, is going to be the most problematic when people, particularly in pugs, pulling large groups and not killing them all at the same time and just staggering the debuff. That is, I think, going to be the more challenging part for casters and in range. Just, be aware, look underneath your feet, move appropriately, and things should be good. I'm actually hoping this week to do some progression. This doesn't seem too bad to me. The bursting, like I said, is going to be the most annoying, but I have some previous experience with that, so you just got to save your cooldowns appropriately and just communicate with your group in advance and let them know that what your capabilities are. If you think you can handle like 7 or 8, you can let them know. If you can't handle that much, just let them know in advance so that they don't pull too much, kill too much, and cause wipes. Last week, I was actually able to get up to an 11, which was my goal. We actually did a 13, but we didn't qualify in time, so that was exciting to see, to know that it's in the realm of possibility. So this week, I'll be trying to finish off my sets to get all 10s across. I didn't quite get to it last week, so I'm going to probably try to knock out a bunch of 10s, but I think my goal is to have my high for this week as a 13 or 14. My current key is 12 Halls of Atonement, so that's what we got the 11 in. We almost got the 12 before, but we had a guy DC, which was unfortunate. So definitely going to knock that out this week. Excited to see that. Some of the other quests that we've won this week, so the quest from Orbos. So trading favors the other side. So basically we got to do the other side on any difficulty level and just get the golden death mask, and so we'll get some rep there for doing that one. The other dungeon quest that we got was to obtain the golden orb of energy from Lord Chamberlain in the Halls of Atonement. So that works for me. That's what my 12 key is, so that's going to be handy there. PvP wise, we have observing the battle. So you got to earn 1500 honor in random battlegrounds. So that should be good there. We're getting a little bit more into PvP and a little bit better, so that'll be fun. We also have observing teamwork, so we have to earn 1500 honor in rated battlegrounds. So I did some of that last week. It was fun. It was a little bit different, so I'm looking forward to doing that again. Hopefully increase my rating a little bit more to get out of that 0 CR rating. I think I'm at like 500 or something like that. So it'll be fun to get out of there. What am I actually at here? We'll see. Oh, I'm only at 384. Oh, I went 2 and 5 last week. That's okay. It was just a YOLO group, which is to be expected. Some of the other world quests that we have is to complete 20 world quests in Shadowlands, so that should be all right. So that gives us a week to complete all 20. So just basically do your callings, and by the end of the week, you should be good. And then the last quest that we have, the weekly, is to actually against overwhelming odds. So slay 25 enemy heroes of the opposing faction in Shadowlands. So this is going to be world PvP, so I'll actually have to be flagged for world PvP for this. We'll see if I actually get to this. I might not. It all depends. I don't mind being flagged for world PvP. Just depends what I'm doing and if I'm in a group or not. So Doc is actually a rogue and he likes world PvP, so we'll probably actually end up doing that. So that should be fun. So this is what we have to look forward to this week in World of Warcraft. I'm looking forward to it. So like I said, for the Mythics, we have Fortified, Bursting, Volcanic, and Prideful. Should be good. It might be a little bit challenging. Just like I said, the main thing to worry about is that whole Bursting. So if you're smart, you go about it the right way, plan your routes, you should have nothing but success. So I hope you guys have fun this week. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys next week.